What's up guys, creative maps without a doubt are the best ways to improve fast at Fortnite, but some maps are good and some maps are horrible. So today, I'm going to be ranking the most common practice maps to improve at Fortnite and show you if they're actually worth playing or not. All these map codes are going to be on the screen and in the description for you to try them yourself. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, don't worry, I'll earn your subscription by the end of this video. Let's get to ranking. First map we're going to take a look at has to be Reisshubs 464 Mechanics Training Map. I showed this map in my last video, and of course, I gotta show it again. First, the build section for this map is amazing, because you can change the speed down all the way to 50% and all the way up to 150%, so you can practice your edits and become very consistent. You can also activate bots and set a timer to see how long you've been free building for. Then, it's onto the peak section. You can change the bot's health and put peak mode so you can practice your peaks, and I recommend always having this turned on. It has the best piece control scenarios for you to practice as well. And if you really want to, this map has a comp section that has different scenarios like pre-fire practice, peak training, clutch practice, etc. Then, it's onto the aim section. This has every aim training scenario you can think of, such as shotgun reaction, surge tags, wild tracking, and more. I recommend doing shotgun reaction and surge tags for tournaments. Now, last but not least, this has an editing section. This has every editing scenario you can think of, such as upward editing, forward editing, downwards editing, and teleport editing, to help you practice different angles of editing to get those tricky angles down. This map has to be the best map I've ever used, without a doubt, and I'm gonna have to put this map into S tier. The next map we're gonna be looking at is 1v1 build fights by Reisshubs 464. This is without a doubt the most common 1v1 build fight maps out there. And with it being the most common, doesn't mean it's the best. The main problem that this map and almost every other build fight map has is that they aren't realistic at all. In a real game, you're not going to have infinite mats, you're not going to have infinite sprint, and you're not going to have a grappler to save your life when falling. Although 1v1 build fight maps are not clearly as realistic to in-game practice like some of our other maps are going to be, it's still an incredible map to get good fighting practice and rapid repetitions. So that's why I'm going to have to put this map in B tier. If we're going to talk about Reisshubs Mechanics map, then we gotta talk about Reisshubs Training Hub. This map is also incredible, having a free build section, but you can't change the speed sadly, having a piece control scenarios as well, but these ones are more open than Reisshubs map. Also having an aim training section that I actually love using for my AR aim. That's how I got incredible AR aim. And also having shotgun reaction. This map also has an editing section, but isn't nearly as diverse as Reisshubs map. And lastly, a wall replay section, which is actually an amazing standout. I gotta say, this map is incredible, but not nearly as good as Reisshubs map, so this is gonna have to be put into A tier. Now, I can't make this video without talking about the map I play the most, which is, of course, Zonewars. Zonewars is the best fighting map that all pros use. They use it for wagers and just to warm up. This map has been in my past 2 videos and is genuinely an incredible map, but there is one downside with it. And that is, you can't queue with randoms, or you'll get into a 4v4 instead of a 1v1. And sometimes it is hard to get good players to face against if you don't have good connections, or just don't play with a lot of people. So with this one downside, I'm gonna have to put this map into A tier. Box Fights, a map that I have a strong feeling most of you are watching have played at least once before. This map is incredible to practice close box fights against other players, and since it's such a popular map, there's a high chance that you'll get into a 1v1 against someone that's not very skilled, to say the least. Don't get me wrong, there are some demons in this map, but a lot of the times you're gonna face someone way worse than you. Another part of this map is it's not realistic, because 1, third parties, and 2, not as much room. In a real game, especially with this new meta, you're most likely going to get third partied. And if you box fight someone in a real game, you're going to have more room than this map gives you. Because of these flaws, I'm going to have to put this map in a high B tier. Now, we're on to Forever Zonewars. This map, made by HJalien and Jiven, has to be one of the best and most fun fast-paced maps ever, and it will actually help you warm up and practice fast-paced scenarios. I actually every day hop into this map at least one time and play for around 30 to 40 minutes a day before I hop into normal ranked or scrims. This map will help you with endgame practice, fighting practice, and just fast-paced games. So without a doubt, I have to put this map into S tier. You know I couldn't make this video without talking about Total Wars. If you've never played this map before, I don't know what you're doing. Every flaw that I said about box fights, this map fixes. It has a great open area to actually box fight in, multiple people so you can get third party and most likely will, and a fast pace so you can learn how to end fights quickly. Another benefit of this map is that it's just so much fun to sit in here and play, especially with the one pumps. It has the new weapons and is constantly updated every season. So with all these benefits and no real flaws, I have to, without a doubt, put this map into S tier. Next map is Mechanics 1v1. This is the best map to look at every type of fighting in one sitting, and it has every scenario you can think of. Zone wars, 1v1 build fights, realistic, etc. If you want to practice your entire fighting with every scenario, then this is easily the best map for you. And of course, I have to put it into S tier because it's just perfect. Obviously, I have to talk about Camden's map, Speed Realistics. This map has been around for a while now and has always been at the top. There's a ranking system, a voting system, and is always updated with the newest weapons and items. This has to be one of the best maps to get fast repetitions of fighting ever, and almost everyone you face against this map is gonna be a demon, and you're gonna know what they're doing. It's just like a real game and fight, and your fighting is gonna go to the next level tremendously with this map. Obviously, I have to put this map into S tier. 1v2 Clutch is our next map, and this map is amazing. It will help you a lot with stressful situations on clutching up a 1v2. And usually when you hop into this map, you're gonna get paired up with some really good players, so you're gonna get the best practice possible. The only issues with this map is the bugs, because it does have a lot of bugs, such as not having weapons or not spawning correctly on the map. But I know that Molotov is trying his best to fix them as fast as possible. Another flaw is if you're the one clutching, then your opponents might just spray straight into your face, which yes, can help with practice, but not fun to face against. This map is incredible, and a map I really do recommend, so I'm gonna have to give it a strong A tier. Hope you guys did enjoy this little ranking video. I definitely had fun making it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, link to that in the description down below. And if you guys have any video ideas, leave them in the comments. I do read every single comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to have a fantastic